Linksys router, how to set up NordVPN on Linksys router. Setting up NordVPN on a Linksys router involves configuring the router to use Nord servers for secure and private internet access. Here's a step-by-step guide. 1. Check router compatibility. Ensure your Linksys router supports VPN configurations. Most Linksys routers require firmware like DDWRT or OpenWRT to enable VPN functionality. If your router doesn't support VPNs natively, you may need to flash it with compatible firmware. Be cautious, as improper flashing can damage the router. 2. Log into your router, open a web browser and enter your router's IP address, commonly 192.168.1.1 or 192.168.0.1, in the address bar. Log in using your admin username and password. If you haven't changed these, the default credentials are often listed on the router or in its manual. 3. Install DDWRT or OpenWRT firmware, if needed. Visit the DDWRT website, https://dd-wrt.com, or OpenWRT website, https://openwrt.org, to download the appropriate firmware for your router model. Follow the instructions provided by the firmware website to flash your router. This process typically involves uploading the firmware file through the router's admin panel. 4. Configure the VPN. Once your router supports VPNs, log back into the admin panel. Navigate to the Services or VPN section. This may vary depending on the firmware. Enable the OpenVPN client option. 5. Enter NordVPN details. Download the OpenVPN configuration files from the NordVPN website. //nordvpn.com/server/tools. Upload the .ope file for the server you want to connect to. Enter your NordVPN username and password in the appropriate fields. Configure additional settings as required. Server address, found in the .ope file. Encryption settings, use AES-256 encryption for maximum security. DNS settings, set static DNS servers to Nord's DNS, 103.86.96.100 and 103.86.99.100. 6. Save and apply settings, save the configuration and apply the settings. Restart your router to ensure the changes take effect. 7. Test the connection. Visit a website like whatismyip, https://whatismyipaddress.com, to check if your IP address matches the NordVPN server location. Ensure your internet connection is stable and secure. 8. Troubleshooting. If the VPN doesn't connect, double-check the server address, credentials, and configuration settings. Contact Nord support team for assistance if needed.